So tonight we're here with Eric Bellinger, straight out of Miami, Florida, from the BET Awards, international rap artist, and star of the new premiering show, Street Dreams. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know, this is my first movie, that I'm a part of, so it's definitely an honor and a blessing, to be able to, transition from the music to the acting.
Now, being a rap artist going into an actor, what do you think is the hardest transition?
Honestly, I think it's just the difference in performance. When I'm performing on stage in front of my fans, I'm singing songs, they're singing along with me. They're right there, but as opposed to acting, you just by yourself, action, it's quiet, it takes complete different focus, but I love the balance in trying to master each of them.
Thank you so much.
Hello, we're here with producer and co-director Ramon Simon. So we would like to know, with co-directing and working with Mr. Khan, what was that like and how did you two meet?
It was fun because I've been following his career for a long time as a dancer. I'm also a retired dancer. So that was already a lot of respect to the kind of work he put, the dedication, let alone I'm also a martial artist and he's a martial artist. And when we come together and say, hey, I want your studio to produce my film and I want, this is what's gonna happen. The co-directing part, I thought it was going to be more challenging because especially that's his baby. Sometimes it is very, very difficult working with somebody else that is their baby. So they get to be very egotistic. They get to be very, no, what I say, that's what's go. But we really hit it off, and we both have the same idea for the film and we both wanted a great project and I really like the story behind it. So I think we did well together.
I'm Abi Wright, and this is my sister Beth Wright, and we're here with the co-director and writer, Jordan Khan. What was the inspiration behind not just the writing, but also the picture too, like in the story that you're going to be telling us today?
Okay. Well, we in the past we've made stories in relation to what we do because we're background dancers and we were doing like dance films, but we're getting a little older. We're not that old, but we're getting a little older. And we was like, man, we need to pick some more serious and more dramatic topics and things like that. So I was like, let's do a cop story. I'm a trained martial artist and I want to showcase that side of my talent. So I was like, let's just do a really dramatic cop story and make it like more adult, more serious, and like make it happen. So we got together and this is what we are now.
Mr. Simone was saying that what the message of the movie was to help encourage people that the area we grow up in does not define us for who we are, our ethnicity, or how we look. How do you relate to this message?
I didn't grow up with a lot. I grew up with enough, but I was lucky to grow up in a family of love who encourages me. And, I busted my ass to get to where I was. I actually don't have that much of an acting background. I went to school for business, and even then, I kind of just worked really hard. And now I'm here doing this and doing what I love. And I think that it's important to have that support system around you so that you can seize those opportunities and be able to pursue your dream. And I don't think that, not growing up with a lot of money or growing up in a bad neighborhood or whatsoever, those things are things that you can take and they help drive you to be able to do that. You bring so much more life experience to the table when you have that sort of background. And I think that to everybody out there who comes from that, that type of life, you can do it. Just use that and harness that strength because it's in you to just pursue whatever you want to do.
We are here with Jamani Miller, one of the stars of Street Dreams. What inspired you to get into this character and really dive deep to show everything about this character in this movie?
Well, I played Kayla. I'm the main character's wife. And what helped me get into it was just seeing also a reflection of him because he's my husband in it. So I have to say, like how he is and how I am like his balance in his hectic life and his career, and also like kind of keeping him in check because that's what I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm your wife, I'm gonna keep you in check, So yeah, I just got into that very well. Like, I've never been married, so it's just like interesting to discover like the dynamics of a marriage and how all that works.
We're here with Elijah Tate. He played the young leading actor. Now, what do you have to say about the movie?
The movie itself is such an amazing project. This is my very first time seeing myself on screen, and I'm super excited. Hopefully I don't cringe too much, but you know what? It's going to be a great film and one of the best of the year to see.
And playing young Elijah, you're playing the younger version of another actor. To help focus into the character together, did you two have to spend a lot of time with each other?
Actually, no. I just tried to, they gave me a basis of what the character is, and he was like shy and quiet growing up before he became Elijah, the badass cop. So when I was like playing him young, I just went for a more youthful approach and how to really create this character to be someone genuine and kind as a young, like 14-year-old.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're here with Aaron Patrick.
Yeah, so I play Max in Street Dreams Los Angeles, and Max is pretty much the guy that's into car racing, tattoos, more like on the edgy side, but he likes to get in and have fun at the same time too as well, so I play that character Max. So yeah, so a little bit of everything, a little bit of the bad boy of the leading role of Elijah Wilkins.
Now, what inspired you to get into this film, or were you just drawn to it based on what Ramon brought?
Okay. Well, actually, because I'm the producer of the film, so me and Jordan, we always been about making films and stuff like that. So basically, with this character, we just felt like, I had to do something a little bit different because I usually do certain other roles. So this was a little bit out of my element because I don't really play the bad boy image role type of deal. But, it was something pretty cool at the same time. So, this is something we all came together collectively. Me, Jordan, and Simon Romain. So it was a group effort. So, yeah.
Hi, we're here with Young from Cali Swag District. So he played also the character Rico in Street Dreams LA. So what can you tell us about some of your characters?
He was just a thug. That's pretty much how I can explain it. He was just a thug, a rebel, a street dude, and he did some pretty horrible things. You got to see the movie to find out. But yeah.
So, how long have you been in acting, and what's your favorite part?
It's actually my first movie ever, so I haven't been acting long at all. After this movie, I did 2 more with the same guys. But, it's a dope experience. It's a next level because I do music. I've been doing music forever, so it's like another chapter in my life.
Hello, here tonight we're with Andrew Lloyd Preston, and he plays Lieutenant Roberts in this new film called Street Dreams. Can you tell us anything about Lieutenant Roberts?
Lieutenant Roberts, simple guy. He just want to make sure Elijah does his best, kind of like the father figure mentor type, and that's basically the big uncle. We all got one, so.
Being this father figure in this movie for Elijah, seeing how he didn't exactly have the right path to go on to begin with, but kind of like had a little faulty. Now, what would you say is the most strongest advice you give him in the movie?
In the movie, the strongest advice I would say in a nutshell is you gotta do your work, man. You gotta do the work. You can't skip steps. Because if you skip steps, then you're gonna have to go back and fix it, and you just wasted all the time and energy you put into fixing it in the first place. Therefore, you get in half the mess that he's into for the whole movie.
Okay, thank you so much.
No worries, thank you.
So filmmakers, what's some advice you could give to young filmmakers out there?
Well, I would say definitely stay disciplined and keep going. Strive for your dreams and smile at rejection, because you're gonna get a lot of no's, but down the line and hopefully sooner than no, you're gonna get a lot of yeses too as well. So just keep grinding and stay disciplined and dedicated to your craft and just perfect it. Just get better and better. Just keep practicing.
Hey, it's Abby.
And I'm Beth Wright, and we're here in Hollywood for the premiere with Street Dreams. Tonight we are styled by Carolyn Sweets and wearing Bexo jewelry.
I definitely love Bexo. How about you?
It's a definite for me.
I think I like Bexo because of these bracelets. I like to meditate with them. I feel like it really helps me think through before going and tackling this interview today. How about you?
Definitely. I love how they use the natural stones and natural patterns when it comes to nature, and it's definitely also good to look at because it's not too much and it's not too little.
I would also like to thank Carolyn Sweets for styling us up tonight. I feel like she did a wonderful job from the hair to the dress to the shoes. She's a wonderful stylist. Please definitely check her out at Carolyn Sweets on Instagram. And Shopping Bexo, that's BEXO on Instagram.
And you can also find us on Instagram at the1 Beth Wright.
And the WRIGHT, Right, Abi, ABI. Thank you so much.
And we're back.
All right. Thank you everybody for watching and staying with us during the premiere of Mr. Simon's new film, Street Dreams.
Thank you so much for closing. Thank you so much for inviting us out. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Be sure, everyone, to make sure you go and watch Street Dreams LA.